Hey guys, how's it going? I'm going to be doing an updated statue collection room tour today. A couple of reasons for this. Firstly, my room's changed slightly since the last one. I used to have a second best to display here, but as you can see I've now moved that so that I can display a few more prints, and I've moved my display over there. It makes the room look a lot bigger, I think. And second reason is I'm going to be selling quite a few pieces, probably going to be getting rid of this display and just changing things up a bit. I want to go more movie based. Although I have still got a few comic pieces going in, I'm going to have a slightly smaller comic display. So I thought I'd do a room tour so you can see how it looks at the moment before I change it all up. So, starting over here. I am using my new camera today, so hopefully it comes out alright. We've got the Mark 1 maquette from Sideshow. Awesome piece. I've been debating whether to sell this or not, but I don't know. I find it hard to let it go because it's just so cool. I might have a little Iron Man display, so that'd be quite a nice piece to keep. Over here we've got my latest statue. This is the Dragon Shiryu statue from Saint Seiya by Sumi Art. This is such an incredible piece. I ordered this last year just because it looks so amazing, and it turned out even better than I could have hoped. Probably the most impressive statue I've ever seen. I will get round to doing a full review on this at some point. I've been kind of debating whether to sell it because it's been over a year since I ordered it. Decided to move to more movie based pieces, but it's just so incredible. I really want to keep it. But who knows, I'll have a think on that one. But incredible piece. And then coming down here we've got the Tron Rinsler maquette by Sideshow. Not a great statue, if I'm being honest. It's a bit plain. The pose is quite cool, but what makes it really nice is the light up feature. Unfortunately, I haven't got batteries in at the moment, but if you follow me on Facebook, you've probably seen pictures of it lit up. It does look really cool. I'll actually add a picture into the video so you can check it out. Hopefully I've got one on my computer somewhere. And then moving across, we've got the 89 Keaton PF by Sideshow. This is the exclusive version, really nice statue. The exclusive's pointless, it's the grappling gun which you can hardly see. But really impressive piece. I do love that statue. Moving down, we've got the Judge Def exclusive, if my camera will focus. The Judge Def exclusive by Pop Culture Shock. Really cool piece. He's got 3 switch out hands, one with the decapitated head, another one with a decapitated judge's helmet, and I think just the plain open hand as well, which you get with the regular. But really nice piece. Behind there I've got a newspaper. I'll show you actually. It's a limited edition. Well, I don't know if it's limited, but it was basically released in the US. Back to the Future USA Today. It's a normal newspaper, but the cover's Back to the Future related. It was released on, well, it was Back to the Future Day, on October 22nd, 2015. I might get that framed up at some point. Okay, next to Def, we've got Judge Dredd. This is the regular, really incredible piece. Still one of my favourites, but I am debating selling these two just because PCS are going to be releasing a movie based version and I wouldn't mind picking that up. and it will make selling this one a little easier on me because I don't want to let it go. It's just so amazing, so well painted. Details are incredible. If my camera will focus. But yeah, everything about this piece just so well done. Really surprised it's not more sought after, but there you go. I love it. Okay, next to Dredd, we've got a really underrated statue. This is the T800 Battle Damaged PF. And I love this piece. I think it's really well done. I think the likeness is great. It's the exclusive version which comes with the thumbs up hand. And you can see that we've got displayed in there my second head for the Predator 2 maquette. I did a review of that recently, so if you follow my channel you've probably already seen that, but this is an incredible piece. And the unmasked head I think is really well done, despite the inaccuracies. Next to that we've got the Scar Predator from Sideshow. This is the exclusive version, limited to 200 pieces, and the exclusive comes with the Xenomorph shield and the tail spear. I think it's a really cool looking statue. I was thinking about selling it just because I've got the P2 maquette now, but I kind of also want to get a little Predator display going, so probably going to keep it now. But yeah, I think it's a really cool piece, another underrated piece. People don't like the pose, but I think it's really cool. So moving up next to my TV in pride of place at the moment, we've got the P2 maquette from Sideshow, the exclusive version. I love this piece. It's the most I've ever spent on a statue, and to me it was worth it just to get one epic piece in my collection. I mean, I've got some nice pieces, but the size and the detail, everything about this I just think is really cool. I actually prefer it with the masked head. Most people would go with the unmasked, but I just think it looks amazing with the masked head on, so that's how I display it. And moving across, we've got the Incredible Hulk PF exclusive from Sideshow. This one is actually sold. I'm going to be shipping this one out tomorrow, going to be boxing it up later, which is part of the reason I'm doing this collection video now. Reason I sold this is, well, two reasons. Is one, as I said, I'm going more movie based. And the second reason is that guy. Way more than I normally spend on a statue. And something had to go to help pay for it. So unfortunately, as awesome as this piece is, he was on the chopping block. Okay, so that's my main display in front of my couch. This is where I sit and watch movies. I've moved the other chair over just so I can get a better view of the statues. So yeah, this is where I sit, and this is my view watching movies at night. I'm going to get a bigger Besta to go under the TV because I don't like how it looks at the moment, so I'm going to get one which is 3 cubes wide, so it will look more symmetrical, and I know I can display another piece to the right hand side of the TV. It'll look a lot better. And my prints, if you want to have a look, I've got T2 by Gabs, Aliens by Vance Kelly, Robocop by James Ring Davis, and Dredd 3D by Jock. And then on the other wall I've got 2 Back to the Future DeLoreans on foil paper, and they're both by Craig Drake. This is kind of my Back to the Future wall, because down here we've got Mike Mitchell's Doc Brown portrait. This is an AP, there are only 10 of these made. I think the regular run was more like 40 or 50 I think, but APs there were only 10. Okay, and then moving over here we've got my more sort of comic based collection, superheroes. We've got the Iron Man maquette, Mark 6 from Sideshow, and I've put the second shield from my Captain America PF on the base. And next to that we've got the Iron Man gauntlet, and that's by King Arts. Really nice looking piece. It's only plastic, so the quality's not the best, but on display I think it looks really impressive. And next to Iron Man we've got the awesome Hellboy statue by Narin, and this one I bought as a kit and had painted up by Carlos Fariza Studio, and he did an incredible job, did it to my specifications, and I think it turned out incredible. Carlos actually made the base from scratch. He comes with the longer horns, which I actually prefer, but unfortunately they won't fit on his head in this Besta Cube. If I move him down to the centre there's slightly more room and I can fit them, but I've got two other big pieces down there, so at the moment I don't have the room. But incredible piece. I think there was only 30 of these made, so very rare and really expensive now. Okay, moving down we've got Superman PF exclusive by Sideshow. I think this is an incredible piece, really well done. And I've got the Vince Vale Customs headstand for the second head, which I think just makes a much nicer display to have both heads on display at the same time. Sorry, my camera's a bit out of focus. But yeah, really nice piece. Do love it, but I am thinking of selling it. Only reason is, like I say, I'm going more movie based, and I'm just going to be keeping a couple of comic based pieces. And this is one of the keepers. Really love this statue. This is the Iron Man comiquette from Sideshow. This was the first statue I ever paid more than retail for on the aftermarket, and at the time that was scary, paying quite a lot of money for a second-hand piece, but boy was it worth it, because this is just an amazing statue. Really love it. Can't see me selling it, but who knows what the future brings. But for the time being he's staying put. Okay, moving down we've got the Captain America PF from Sideshow. I think this is a really great piece, quite underrated as well. I think everything about it is done really well. The face looks great. Come on, focus. There we go. Yeah, face really well done. The pose, I really like the action pose. This shield I think is done really well. The other one's pretty shit, but it looks great on the base of Iron Man. So yeah, really nice piece. But again, might be selling that one. It is exclusive, by the way, but again, the gun won't fit in this Besta Cube. So I've got him on display with his fingers, which I actually think looks really good. But yeah, I might be selling this piece just because I've got a few other comic based pieces coming in and I don't have the room to display them all. Moving across to my final statue that I've got in the lounge. This is the custom Green Lantern by Salt and Pepper Studios. This is the second version, which comes with the updated fist, which I think looks much better than the first one. and also the updated face with the screaming head. Really nice piece. This is so well done and such an impressive piece on display. You can't get a sense of how big this piece is until you actually see it in person. This is a tough one for me because I'm actually thinking of selling this too, but wow, I don't want to because it just looks so good. But I don't really have a connection to the character. I just really love the statue, which is why I bought it. So yeah, ooh, it's going to be hard to let that one go, but we'll see. And then we've got, at the moment it's on the floor because I've run out of space, but this is the Thor's hammer from Avengers Age of Ultron, and this is by King Arts. This you couldn't actually buy separately. It come in a set with the Iron Man gauntlet, and the hammer's done really well. I think it's great. A lot better quality than the gauntlet and really good value. I think I paid about £400 for the set, which, considering you'd have to pay a lot more just to get the EFX hammer, which is the best one out there, I think, yeah, pretty good bargain for the hammer and the gauntlet. I would highly recommend picking those up. Okay, so that's it. Oh, I've got one more, or a couple more prints you might want to see. We've got the X-Men Days of Future Past. This was a private commission and the artist is Alexander Iacarino. Probably pronounced that completely wrong. But this is the foil variant, which when the light picks up the foil looks really cool. And next to that we've got Terminator. This is another one of Mike Mitchell's portraits, also an AP limited to 10 copies. And finally we've got Mars Attacks by Mike Mitchell, and another AP limited to 10 copies. So that's my updated room tour. I say this will probably be changing because I've got a couple of XM pieces which I want to display over here. This will be my little comic area, and this I'm going to go full movie display over here, I think. So quite a few of these pieces will be moving out. The Shiryu, not sure what I'm going to do with that yet. The 2 Dredd pieces probably be moving out as well. So yeah, that's it. Oh, and finally, this is my little, if you are interested, I do a lot of gaming videos on YouTube, but this is my little gaming setup where I record all my videos. Okay, so that's it for this room tour. My next statue video will probably be a review of this piece, and then I've got coming in the XM Daredevil, maybe this month but probably next month, and a couple more XM pieces in the future. Robocop by PCS. So yeah, still got quite a few pieces coming in. I look forward to checking those out and telling you what I think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next vid.